examination centers. School heads say that the Kenya National Examination Council (KNEC) is obliged to make the candidates alternative centers. The Ministry of Education has already said learners from schools that have been submerged by floods will be relocated. As our Education Affairs reporter Andrin Kilemi reports.
Parents and learners in both Form 4 and Class 8 in schools that have been closed due to either COVID-19 or floods are still in confusion over alternative examination centers. Education stakeholders, however, say there is no cause for alarm, as the Kenya National Examination Council is obliged to provide alternative examination centers for such extreme cases.
If a school is closed, and the Kenya National Examination Council knows very well that there is enough evidence that this school is closed, it will not open again, and these students have had to sit examinations elsewhere, Kenya National Exam Council is under obligation to ensure that such candidates sit their exams.
The center is about the government, and the government will take care of the center. Make no mistake. No child will miss their exams because a school has closed. No child will miss the exams because their school has closed.
All right.
Yeah, the exams are a government function. They are not a private school function. Yes, you don't register at a private school. No, you are sitting in a private school, you register in KNEC for an exam.
Okay.
KNEC will make sure you sit for that exam.
Some schools have already been submerged in floods in areas such as Baringo, Turkana and other parts of the Rift Valley. Education PS Dr. Belio Kipsang, however, assured parents that it is easy to relocate those learners and that they will not be required to pay extra fees.
On the secondary schools, we have not had so much problems because some of them are boarding schools, and it is easy to relocate those who are in boarding schools. We have engaged with the schools where such children have been taken, that even if the school that they are going to, their fees is higher than the school they came from, that the school from which they came from is the prevailing fees, so that no child is disadvantaged.
School heads, however, warned that parents who transfer their kids from one school to another without valid reasons risk cancellation of their national examinations.
But there is that element of a parent choosing to transfer his child because of maybe one reason or the other to go and study in school B from school A. And it could be because this parent has a large fee balance in school A, so he wants to avoid it to go to school B. Such a candidate cannot sit his or her exams in that school B.
It is only in extreme circumstances that they allow a student to change centers. Extreme circumstances. That's why you're not hearing noise from Kenya Private Schools Association or Kenya Secondary School Heads Association or the KEPSHA. That's why you're wondering, mbona watu wa Kisumu wamenyamaza hivi? It's because this is the norm.
Okay.
You are then placed in a center near you if the extenuating circumstances are you know, if there are no extreme circumstances. If there are extreme circumstances, they do have a procedure for that. But it is not a routine thing just to change centers just like that.
Kenya Secondary School Heads Association Chairman Kahi Indimuli has further urged parents to come up with payment plans to enable schools stay afloat.
When you bring this child to school without fees at all, this child, and in a boarding school, services have to be provided. This child has to eat, this child has to be taken care of. There are a lot of things, and all these require finances. Now, when all parents bring them back without money, how do I run that institution?
With over 193 private schools shut over coronavirus, candidates in those particular institutions will now have to wait for a further directive from the Kenya National Examination Council for alternative examination centers. Andrin Kilemi, TV 47, Nairobi.